And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Michael McGreevy. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish, and that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. The wind and the pitch. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His second homer this series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right through there for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that skips into dirt. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the rubber match of this three-game series. And there's the ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. To first, and Betts is set down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down, that's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1. McGreevy measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That misses, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Freeman headed for third. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the
13,
gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
2 on, 1 out. Max Muncy at the dish with a pair of home runs in the series and 4 total hits.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And strike 2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3. A 2-run double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Right through there for a strike. Smith with a homer in his last game.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Michael Conforto will climb in. And ball 1.
No strikes.
And he takes a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Muncy at 3rd. Smith at 1st. 1 gone. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You're usually going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
High fly ball down the left field line. Burleson makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0.
Just jumped across that line.
Back here in St. Louis and on the mound today, Clayton Kershaw. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. And now it's going to be Michael Ciani.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty.
8-2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. And first offering is fouled off. Contreras went deep in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the dirt. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So one left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Hae-Sung Kim.
6.
McGreevy back to work. There's a strike. Just missed.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
That's inside.
Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Shorten up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Kim gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. That K's his third of the game.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Walker hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard. An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, And Freeman is retired. That's the third out. So the Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And that's in the dirt.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Kershaw winds and deals. Foul ball there. Swinging a foul straight back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
In there for strike one. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside. Now 1-2. That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out towards left center. Conforto sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there are two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mason Wynn in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Kershaw deals. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Redbirds down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip on talk a lot. Swinging.
Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that's way high. 1-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one clips the corner.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Michael McGreevy departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the
Cardinals,
Cardinals, Steven
number
Matz.
32.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed
Steven.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen
Matz.
move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Max Muncy, doubled in his first AB. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, Quinn Matthews. A rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. One and 2 now. That's down and in.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one away.
The batter,
Will
the
Smith
catcher,
digs
Will
in now. 1 for
Smith.
1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop it short. It's there, and that's a great play.
The left fielder, number 43, Michael Conforto.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boo, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Michael Conforto. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ball one there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Burleson makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Walker.
Base hit into right. And the leadoff man aboard. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Now batting Michael Ciani. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
Ball 1.
In there safely. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-0. That catches the corner. Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no
One
fair
ball,
right there.
2
I mean,
strikes.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's towards center. Kim has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Edmund.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 6.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. He's been a great free agent sign. Line drive. Come on.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one
Ball
missed.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground at first. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Wilson Contreras.
I'm held under by the world and I'm way too scared. There's a struggle through the trouble underwater as the bubbles from my mouth flow to the surface while I'm buried by the rubble when my lungs keep bursting. They lost it out in the ocean of the ocean that exists outside this puddle that you floating in. I'm hoping.
Lunges, got it.
Well, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
And now, Nolan Gorman. That one's in there, and that is strike one. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. The other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Alec Burleson. 0 for 1 so far. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. The Dodgers leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Throws across the diamond. St. Louis goes down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in St. Louis, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Matz back to work. That one ripped. But foul.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Chopped left side. Win. Over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
That smash towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Arenado.
That's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Went down on strikes his first time through. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now Jordan Walker, a single his first time. In there at the knees, 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Good eye in that spot.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Cardinals down by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. That's too low. And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. And it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. 2nd and 3rd now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Hae-Sung Kim. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the strike. Out to short. Win. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. Betts zips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ciani batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 down, base is empty. And ball 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ivan.
So now here's the DH, Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner, and that's going to get into the corner. And that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first.
Nope,
and a curveball is just outside. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Herrera on at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one drilled left field. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Man at second here with 2 away. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Nolan Gorman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Ball 2.
And there's a curve through for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls one off, 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 1.
Hold up, politicking with the masses. Pop cork, click glasses.
Pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
52.
Matthew Liberator.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani.
Not close with that one. 1-0. Liberator, in his 3rd season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That's a ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
And the 0-2. Good eye right there. Next offering misses down and away. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Max Muncy. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Burleson snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And next for L.A., Will Smith. That's hard hit on the line. Siani right there to make the grab. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Alec Burleson.
Hitting his all.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 86.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Look at you dancing around this living room, getting all warmed up to go downtown. You don't stop right now if you dare take your head down a little at a time. You're bound to upstage anything else on my mind. You let me kiss you on the neck, I'll work my way up to your smile. Give me an inch, girl.
Take a look at your brother. This starts when you stop loving one another. Tears drop, never stop falling from our own mothers. We need some answers, we need some action, we need some blessing, we need satisfaction. So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit there like it's alright. We gotta stand, we gotta ride, we gotta fight. Yeah.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Arenado stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. Every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And that one ripped into right, and that'll do it. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 5-2. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. JoJo Romero.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy
Edman at the plate. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play. And he's out trying to get back to first. Double play. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here in St. Louis, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Lou Trevino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
You just gotta wake up and smile. You just gotta not give a doubt about a lot of cause you got a bottle full of that wow. And then it's so much, and then it's so rushed. Never stayed in the light for your eyes to adjust. And so you throw shade and disgust and wonder why you feel enslaved in the stuck mode. Oh, what I'm saying is cool, but strange. It ain't so bad, cool.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Michael Ciani. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ivan.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Ivan Herrera.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson.
And the batter now, Wilson Contreras. Just missed. Herrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that big and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
At the plate, Nolan Gorman. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Cards on the board with this double. It's now 5-3. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Cardinals.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. This guy with light tower power.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Mookie now. Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. There's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez appears to be getting loose. Leahy also getting ready. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Two outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 3. So bottom of the
Leading up,
ninth,
Fort
have the
St.
left
Louis,
fielder,
the
Alec
left fielder,
Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Anthony Banda into the game.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Yeah, the wild in me has been smashed finally. When I look into your eyes, it's surrender I see. Yeah, now I'm on my knees, praying, Lord, let me be all I can be. No, I didn't see it coming. Now I'm a son of a gun, and Daddy, who knew that my baby could sing? The wild in me in shows from Hollywood to Tokyo. Sierra Blanca, but the means, yes, I had it coming. Now I'm a son of gun and Daddy, who knew that my baby could sing? Who knew that my baby could sing? The wild in me. Drums made for drum and rhythm, that guns look maxed out.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Check swing, and he went. And it's nothing in two.
2 strikes.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one finds the corner. 0-1. And that's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Headed down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Freeman under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
1 out left for the Cardinals. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The Cards down to their final strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm back in the day with a was wearing papers. And the call you a mooly, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shot, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it, we talk about, we should've called it juice.